Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, man. Sorry we couldn't do yesterday. I had to calm down after the Sunday. I think if you can tell from the stream, I was getting very irated. If there's anything I said during the stream, then I do apologize. But like, I was fuming with that Grand Prix. It was a fast, and some of the driving was fast. But that's for a later stream. We're gonna don't worry. 9:30 tonight. Weekend review. Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Come and join us because I've got some things to say on that. So, yeah. Um, just gotta type this in. Just gotta type this in. There we go. And we got Sait as well in the channel. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, man. I'm doing alright. I calmed down a bit after yesterday, after Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't even get angry over the football, but the F1, I get really mad when things.
Didn't it go well?
No. Hamilton won in the end, but like some of the driving was just disgusting.
Was it that bad?
Well, he brake tested him in the Grand Prix, and nearly tried to take his front wing out. So actually, he was lucky he didn't actually wet the suspension as well. So, but So I'm not happy at all. But there you go. I'll talk about that later. So, well, we had to talk about Arsenal versus Everton, where Arsenal lost 2-1 last night. I did say we'd win the game. I do have to admit, I did say we'd win the game because I thought it'd be inconceivable Arsenal losing a game of that against a club that's not won in 2 months. But then my only thing I'll say is, and I'll ask you, Sait, do you know why? big up the little one.
Yeah, she does a great Arteta.
Yeah, she does a great Arteta. You trained her well. Can I just ask you one question? Do you know why Santa wears red and white and supports Arsenal?
Yeah, to give away gifts to the needed one.
Because we give away 3-point gifts for any team at Christmas.
I know.
And we believe in the Christmas spirit of giving and receiving, and we receive a battering.
I know it's crazy, honestly.
Where's Drake Slicer? Where's Mackenzie? Where are you guys? Where are you? Let's be having you. Oh wait, no, like Arteta's losing, so we're not going to see them all night, are we? No, like
no, we're not.
Nah, but as soon as they win, like they're all
the
over
first
us,
one to
maybe.
pop up.
Oh, yeah. Don't you worry about that. Like,
that's why we don't see them a lot.
Yeah,
because we don't win a lot.
I saw quickly the highlights because that's how interested I was. I wasn't even interested. Like, but I saw the highlights.
Trust me, you didn't miss anything. I watched the game, man.
No. I didn't miss anything. And I'm gonna go for it bit by bit. Start a game was poor. I'd have to admit, it's not our usual stand. We usually start games quite well, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, we usually play well first 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20, 30 minutes. Sometimes we might get an hour and a half, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
if you're lucky.
But that game we didn't perform at all. And if it was against anyone else, we would probably be battered about 5-6-0. In actually fact, like we should have lost 4-1. Richarlison scored a hat trick.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
But
it's actually, I'm gonna go. It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. But what do we expect anymore? Like we already know the excuses.
For me, yeah, as a manager, if you can't get the fundamentals right, if you cannot set up your team, if you cannot set structure, if you cannot set a style of play after 2 years and buy your own players, then you have to go. Like there's no excuses anymore. He even doesn't even have to concentrate on Europe. He has a full game week every week.
He has a full training session
still,
week. That's the point.
We're not improving. We're getting worse. Yeah, we will win some games because we just have too many good players to not win games.
I would say,
But,
hang on, I'd say maybe, I wouldn't say we're getting worse. I think we're just static.
But I do think we're getting worse. I think what saved us this season is that
Ramsdale.
5-6 teams started the season so poorly, and now all of them have changed their managers.
Yeah.
So you will see in the second half of the season, we would do worse because they've actually had ambition. Even Norwich had ambition, and they sacked the manager that got them promoted twice.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's the thing is like but that's the thing is like you've got Aston Villa that show you more ambition than a club that's supposed to be challenging for titles. Like I'm not sitting here like the next manager's going to come in and we're going to start challenging for the league. Not with this squad. The squad's not good enough. But it should get us European football, and this guy can't even compete with that. If you can't compete with Everton and you can play like that, you should not be fit enough to be able to play in Europe, because we would get spanked every time we play in Europe. I'm not even joking.
And they are missing their best players.
Big up Man United hired a random German. How is that ambition? No, to be honest, he's not a random German though. He's managed some good clubs, and he's got a philosophy of football. He knows what he's talking about. That's not some random German, mate.
Let me tell you about Ralph. I wanted him at Arsenal.
Sorry. By the way, I'm going to talk about your guy at 9:30, mate. Like, because his driving's a joke. Like, there you go. Carry on.
I'm just gonna comment. Man United showed ambition by employing a football genius who would restructure the club and implement the blueprint and actually work longevity this time, not short thinking. That's all I'm gonna say now until 9:30. But back to Arsenal, the banter club. This is why Edu said that we don't have any aim for the season, because we're useless. So what's the point of having a name?
Yeah,
because he know that if he say that we're going for top 4, we won't go to top 4.
Oh no.
He know that we most likely won't get top 6, and he know that the fans won't have that. So that's why I said we won't have any ambition. We don't have any goals.
The thing is, Sait, you say that they won't have that, but they already do. They already accepted 8th twice already. I don't care what anyone says. In that first season, he could have got. He had a chance of getting top 4, but he could have got top 6 easy. He was in the running for a top 4 at one point, but like, I think like if we don't get, what will happen is we'll finish 7th and get in the Conference League, and everyone goes, "That's an improvement. We're in Europe." When everyone else has been taking a piss, we've been taking a piss out of Tottenham for going into Europe and getting beaten by these teams like Mora and stuff like that. But then we'll qualify 7th for the Conference League while they qualify for Europa or Champions League. And we'll go, yeah, we're in Europe now. That's a decent tournament, even though we've been saying it's not good enough.
Steven, listen, don't be surprised if Aston Villa kicks on and finish higher than us, or if Leicester kicks on and finish higher than us. I wouldn't be surprised if we finish 8th or 9th. We're not finishing higher than any team that's above us now. We're not finishing higher than Spurs with Conte. We're not going to finish higher than Man United. We're not finishing higher than West Ham.
Leicester will pick up. I swear to God they will.
They will pick up. And Aston Villa are already picking up. So
Yeah.
This could be peak. We could even finish
Yeah, mate. It's
9th.
gonna be peak.
Yeah, and it's gonna be found out this season. Everybody's gonna see how poor he is as a manager. There's no tactics. Where's the so-called improved defense? We minus 4 goal difference.
Max says yes, Arsenal lost, but they'll be better than Man United with some. He's not a random guy, right?
No,
Do
it's
you
not.
know what? Look, I'm actually gonna look. I'm actually gonna just quickly gonna show you, mate. Like he's not some random guy. And by the way, he's 10 times better as a manager than Arteta will be in his life. Right, but then most
100%.
I tell you what, I could be a better manager than Arteta, and and everyone keeps saying I'm mentally screwed. Right, so there you go. Like says it all, doesn't it? Like here is like Ragnick. He's managed. Okay, he's managed teams like Stuttgart. Like his last appointment was with RB Leipzig, right? Which has been getting Champions League constantly every season. Let's see what honors has he won?
Let's not
Honors.
forget, Steven, that RB Leipzig is only like 10 years old. He's taken
Hmm.
them from Division 4 up to
Yeah,
the Bundesliga in to Champions League semi-final.
he's done that, hasn't he? He's done that.
Yeah, he's built that club. He set up the structure, he builds them, makes them successful, scout young talents, sell them for big money, and
Yeah,
take the
look.
club to the top. That's what he
Yeah, look.
does.
Man United. Is that one? Oh, is that the 1-0 win against Palace? I was going to say if it was if it was one against Arsenal, you can count that one. It's got 100% record. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, like a 58% and 55% record is 2 stints at Leipzig. That's that's sound. That's pretty good. Like I'd have
It's
him.
good.
I'd have him
It's
out
good.
all the time.
It's good.
Um, Big up Anthony. Hi, Stephen. Our defense was all over the shop. Arteta did not once shout instructions to our poor defense. Um, talk that no. Let's not have any. We're not having any abuse today. Thank you. Right. I feel your pain, guys. Yeah, man. Like you'll pick up, Leicester. Don't worry. You'll pick up. I'm
Yeah,
guarantee you'll pick up, man. Like you, like it's like Chris
yeah.
said. You probably had a reality check this season.
They've actually looked good less the past 2 games. To be fair,
Yeah.
I
So
watched the games.
Arteta wipes. Arteta doesn't wipe the floor with anyone, mate. He's wiping the floor. He's
He
wiping Raglan.
wipes the floor of Ben White because Ben White is always on the floor.
No, he wipes. He wipes the floors for Ragnick's own, mate. That's all he does. That's the only time that he wipes floors for Ragnick. Like that's the only time he doesn't do it on a football pitch. Right? You're telling me he wasn't in charge of the formation and the lineup for the Arsenal game. He was in charge of that game against Arsenal, right? Might not have been officially, but he's already been telling the players how to play and this, that, and all the other. Because if if that was the case, why have they've drawn 1-1 against Chelsea and then they managed to beat us 3-2? Right? Honestly, that is down to what Ragnick has already instilled in the players. Simple. So like he's already broke Arteta, mate. He's already broke him. Um or I might want to say Carrick. There you go. I did say Carrick in my uh fan cam. So no worries, Steve. I told you last night too overconfident and no. The fatty look. When you ask to make a prediction, you make a prediction, right? I wasn't being overconfident. I was just thinking after the fact that Everton has won a game in 2 months, I would expect Arsenal to be able to go to Goodison Park, even if we have got this manager, and still go and actually um and actually go and get a result. I did expect that. And as Arsenal, who should be challenging for Europe, we should be doing that. So it's not overconfidence. It's just what I predicted. It's what I was predicting going to happen. Overconfidence is saying we're going to absolutely smash them 4-5-1. I never said that. I said we'll probably win it by 1 goal.
Yeah,
So
listen, it was
it
based
was
on how the
poor.
season had gone. It was a
Yeah,
reasonable prediction. Even
yeah,
Everton fans were predicting that they were going to
2-1.
lose.
Yeah. So there you go.
So
So I mean, maybe I should listen to Gunner more. You know what I mean? Because he seems like to be a prophet at the time. Like because you know what I mean. He seems to predict everything.
yeah,
The last time I was in this pain, I caught my Anthony, man. Like honestly, I'm gonna ask you to start charging me if you're gonna start making jokes like that. Honestly, I might send I've got these cards, right? These special cards. Oh, I'm gonna show you. I bought them off Amazon. Pack of 10. Right, it's Christmas cards. Right, you're gonna like this. What's this? So we've got fucking humbug. We've got Merry Christmas and all that bollocks. Can you get what I'm getting at here? Cheer up, you grumpy twat. It's to Christmas. Jingle belling. And Merry Kiss My Ass. Do you know what? I should send one to Arteta. I should actually. That would be cool. Yeah, but like you can get them on Amazon for about £6 for a pack of 10. Not bad. Not bad actually. So they're for people that can take a joke.
yeah. But honestly,
Um,
Steven,
yours is Merry Christmas and all that bollocks as you keep talking about balls all the time. Go on, Sait.
like Arteta is worse than I thought. I never wanted him. You know that I've been Arteta out ever since he joined. But even then, I thought that he would bring something.
But
It's
this is
like he wasted his 4
yeah.
years at Man City because
Well,
he
don't forget
hasn't
when
brought the
he
mentality that
yeah.
is at City. He hasn't brought any players from Man City.
But here's
He's
the
not
thing.
bring the way Man City plays. He's
That's the
not
thing
learned
is
anything.
yeah. It's the thing
And
is
this
for
just
me.
shows that just because you have been under the best manager in the world or one of the best managers in the world,
Mhm.
that doesn't mean that you will become a good manager.
I mean, this is the thing. This is what I've said for a time is that, and like obviously, I wanted to give him that chance, but the thing is like I'd always give him that chance, but then I'd go on the Gunner show, like, and I remember being on the Gunner show a couple of times, and I would say, "This is how I feel on a members live stream. This is how I feel, and I feel that." I'm willing to give him that chance. I'm always like saying that you've got to support him, you've got to back it or anything like that. Like
Yeah,
because that's
yeah,
not fair. They have
yeah,
them. You have your own opinion. That's fine. You can't tell other people to have their own have a different opinion, right? You can give them advice, but set or give them the reasons why your opinions are right or and theirs is wrong. But
hmm
that in the end, it's their opinion. So
yeah,
I would always say, like, I'd always make my case about Arteta and before the start of last season and why he should stay for the minute, and that's fine. Accept that. But obviously now, that's why now I was happy that like no one's had come at me and saying that, oh, why'd you turn on Arteta? Because I never really forced people to change their opinion. Or be
yeah,
Arteta in. Right? So
yeah.
I just give my opinion, and then obviously it was going to a point you couldn't part with it anymore. It's not Arsenal standards, but
No,
and even then now watching it and looking at it even deeper, it's not just Arteta, and it's a lot more deeper, and the problems are a lot more deeper. Anyway,
Of course, it
so
starts at the top,
of
Stephen.
course it starts at the
We
top. It's the
have,
mentality at the top.
yeah, first of all, the mentality at the top is wrong, but also the philosophy at the top is wrong. Josh Kroenke think what you can do in American sports that has no relegation, that has no kind of league season. You know, you don't win league titles in American sports. So even if you finish first, they don't give you a title for that. You go into a tournament after that, and whoever wins that tournament, that's the winner. So American sports is different from European sports. So to think that you can bring the structure of American sport, implement it into football, and think that it's going to be successful, that's where you
Big up,
go wrong from the beginning. You
big
need
up.
to,
So I got big up Charlie,
yeah,
Marley. I hope you're well, man. Like, yeah, be 5 minutes. Don't worry, man. We got time. We got time. And Matt says, trust the process. Yeah, you can trust the process. I say, go fuck your process. Like,
I think he's trolling.
mate, he's
He's been
always
trolling the
trolling.
whole stream.
He tried to troll me about the F1, mate. Like, so don't even
Yeah,
go
I
there.
know. But it's
You know
good.
what, man?
It gives more views and more
I've
traction
seen
to the
it.
stream. So
Yeah,
let him troll.
I've seen it too. But anyway, like you can carry on. It's not a problem. I like it, like because it just like it's when you try and say that like Max is better than Senna, that's where you just look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like simples. So I want to go to the Godfrey
Talk. I
incident. So I
like
know
your
a lot of fans.
new profile
Yeah, I know.
picture.
Yeah, I know a
Looks
lot of
really good.
fans. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know a lot of fans will try and blame the Godfrey collision with Tomiyasu. Like that's not a red. Never. He's never seen him. He's not seen him on the floor. And
But
he's gonna land
but Steven,
he can't put his foot anywhere else. Like when he's
how
coming
many
down on the bounce.
decisions have we not had with us this season? We shouldn't have had that goal against Watford, for example, and we wouldn't have won that game. So it
Yeah,
happens. It's football.
and that's
Sometimes
the
you get
thing.
them with you, sometimes you get them against you.
Like, and
But
that's the thing is that Mike Dean or Mark Atkinson actually was going to let that penalty get a claim go United. Like, if VAR wasn't there, we would have got away with it. Like,
yeah,
and the same with the VAR last time. The VAR actually gave us the goal in the first place.
yeah,
That so you know what I mean? It's just like I don't get it. And also VAR
exactly,
has also ruled out two of their goals.
exactly.
So
So
you want
that's
it
what I'm
all your
saying.
way, but not their way. Like
Yeah,
it's just crap. This is why I can't stand fans that sit there and blame the ref. I remember one time there was a fan that came. I was on a stream, and he was trying to put them as fraud of the week, for on
yeah,
Fraud Watch or something. I think
yeah.
it was called. And I literally came on next, and I literally went, "Shut the fuck up! Shut up!" Like you're embarrassing the fan base with your referee bollocks, right? It's got nothing to do with it. Calm it down. No, stop. Like it's because we also get so many decisions our way. It's unreal, right?
Yeah,
If it's so bad, if you looked at it, the ones who get most decisions against them is Liverpool Football Club.
yeah,
So Liverpool should be going mad, not us. We're about 10th in the table.
yeah, I know. But
It's,
it's just excuses. At the end of the day,
yeah,
we have to look at the whole picture. And the whole picture is we've had a manager that's been here for 2 years. He's been given time, he's been given money, he's been given players, he's been given renewers, he's been given everything to succeed.
yeah,
But he hasn't. And that's on him. It's not on the
yeah.
board that he hasn't succeeded. It's not on the owners that he hasn't succeeded. It's not even on the fans because the fans has been behind him.
Hey,
So it's
big up,
only him.
We got to big up James. Like, I hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed your Christmas present, James. 3 points. 3 points. Like, you can thank our Arsenal Santa Claus for us for your present this year. All right. Merry Christmas. Like, if Arsenal sack Arteta, who do you guys want in? I'd say Graham Potter. Like,
I would
that's my
say,
realistic. I would want Ten Hag, but my
yeah,
realistic would be Graham Potter. Realistically,
I would say any professional manager that's managed a senior team is in contention for me. I can't.
It's Steve
No,
Bruce.
honestly. But Steve Bruce is better than Arteta. Arteta would get Newcastle sacked. Steve Bruce got Newcastle 12th last season. Let's not forget.
That's the point.
But if we are going to like managers that I like really want, it's like I would take Ten Hag, I would take Potter, I would take Mancini, I would take Rodgers. Like
Absolutely.
they're all. I'll take Gasperini from Atalanta. I think he's a good manager as well. I take Gattier from Nice. He won the league with Lille last season. I mean, there are many quality managers who has a style of play, who's exciting to watch.
That's the thing.
Who brings
It's like
structure.
we've gone to that game. We went to that game last night. Where's the style of play?
None.
Where is it? And the problem is, and I said this, and I put this in a load of questions I wanted to ask. Right?
Yeah.
Just like the first thing, why was Smith Rowe rested over Saka when he's injured? Saka's injured, you told us. Why has he been rested? Right? 2, right? Same crap performance. Right? 3 shots on target throughout the whole game. 3 shots on target. That's supposed to be Arteta's Arsenal. He's fixed the defense. He's great. He's the best young coach in world football. Right? Why start Saka who's injured when Pepe and Martinelli are fit and available? Right? Why bring Nketiah over Pepe when he can't even score a goal? Like, the guy can't even hit a 2-yard sitter. Like,
no, but his response was everything you saw Nketiah do on the pitch.
Yeah.
That's what he does on training, and that's why I played him. So basically, Nketiah is sitters
so why
in training.
Are you playing him then?
And that's why he picked him, and that's why we're so poor. Now we know why we're so poor in attack, because that's what he do in training. He miss sitters.
Are you saying that's what he does in training? That's good enough to start over Balogun? Balogun's tearing it up in the under-21s.
I think it was Charles Watts who asked him that question, like, why did you choose Eddie over Pepe? And he was like, well, you see everything you saw on the pitch that he did. That's what he does in training.
But the problem is Charles Watts doesn't go, yeah, but if that's the case, why are you putting him on when he can't score a goal?
Yeah, why do you put him on if he be sitters on training?
He doesn't say that. Why don't you say that straight after? Like, double cross him, pull him up, put some pressure on him. Like, no, you just ask the question.
But what I can say, Steven, is every journalist that double cross Arteta have not been seen since.
Yeah, it's like the mafia, isn't it?
So the club is built in a way where if you question the manager,
we run like the mafia, mate. If you ever say,
yeah, we are. You can't have.
It's like North Korea.
Exactly.
Like, so there we are. Like,
and congratulations to Everton and James. Honestly, you deserve that game.
Yeah,
you showed passion. You showed desire. You had decisions against you. You had the first goal against you, and you still.
Damari Gray's a buy. 1.5 million. For him. Like, people saying he's shit. No. Look, what Lucas said. Lucas said he was shit. I said he's a decent player. 1.5 million. He's a decent player. That is a bargain. It is a bargain. He's worth about 15 million pounds at least. Match reviewer. Gotta go. And so I've got to go to James first. Your midfield I thought was weak last night. Saka didn't look fully fit to start. Mate, Saka doesn't fit.
Oh, don't even get this started with Granny.
Saka's not even fucking fit. There you go. I'm not even going to get started on Saka yet. 2 things. 1, Arteta out. 2, we need some fucking strikers. No. We need a proper midfielder to replace Saka, right? But I'll get to it in a minute. Steve did say after 10 games unbeaten, it wouldn't last. I said it. It's not self-sustainable. I said it. When you have the goalkeepers man of the match, it's not going to be sustainable. And what's happened? I'm like the prophet. Like, so all you that said I'm being negative, right? Same as everyone else, right? Come and apologise. No, you disappeared now, ain't you? Like, so there you go. But like the other thing I've said
I
is...
wish someone asked him, why did you start a midfielder who's been injured for 2 months and not even played an under-23 game? Why did you start him when you've had 2 other midfielders in Ainsley and Sambi who's put in man of the match performance and not been seen since?
We got a drum roll. We got to bring Marley back on SFeatleyTV. How you doing, my bro?
Welcome.
Yes. It's a shame that I can't show my face on my comeback, mate, because my camera's all weird. But it's a pleasure to be back and pleasure to be here sharing the screen with King Sait as well. Big up, guys.
Wicked.
Big up, Marley.
Yeah, big up. Just I want to ask you, Marley. We're about to move on to Xhaka anyway, but I'll let you have your sort of take on the game itself. What did you make of it?
Of the game?
Yeah.
Dude,
I know, it's laughable.
I can't. I've been trying to stay positive, but I can't come up with anything, dude. I'm very creative usually, but for yesterday, dude, I don't know. VAR was spot on. Can I say that?
Oh yeah.
Can we just say it's one more game that gets Arteta sacked?
What?
One more game that gets Arteta sacked.
Yeah, I guess it's one. Yeah, it's one more step in that direction, right? Like it's a tough one, man, because it's very frequent that we have this conversation where we're like, yeah, if you're an Arsenal supporter, you can never hope for us to lose, even if that means a manager you don't want is gonna leave. You can never hope for that. But then again, the way things
go. Can you understand though? Sorry, Milo, just cut in there. Can you understand why some fans are like that at the minute? Can you understand?
I can. That's what I'm getting to, because the thing is, it's the way things have been going with Arteta. It's very, he doesn't find his consistency up or down, right? Like he has a bad run of games, then he has a good run of games. If it stays like this, he's never gonna get the sack. Like we're pissed at him for like 5 games. Then he goes on a 10 good games run.
It's like Solskjaer. He finds his way out of the hole, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly it, dude. So at this point, man, I'm obviously gonna stop predicting Arsenal wins because my positivity, I don't know, God, my father is just laughing at my face, playing jokes at me right now. So I'm gonna stop being positive. And at this point, man, I just hope for Arsenal to find its consistency, be that up or down. Like if we have to lose a couple of games just to have the situation finally solved, dude, so be it, you know. Because I'm tired of this up and down all the time. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, dude. Yeah, I can't imagine how exhausted you are because you have a lot more hatred in your hearts.
Look, I have that hatred because of what he's doing to my club.
Yeah.
I'm at a point now where I didn't even watch the game last night because I didn't feel like to do the watch along, so I didn't even watch it. So I knew what was going to happen. I predicted a win, but I knew what was going to happen. Right. Yeah. So when I saw Lee Gunner's watch along, I wasn't surprised, and I didn't even get angry. I was like, oh, here we go again. That was it. But like
Yeah.
I said throughout that unbeaten run, and I remember numerous other occasions where fans were coming in and saying, "Oh yeah, but Stephen, we're on a good run. We're doing this. We're not doing that." Well, I'm like, I'm sorry. I've sit there and I remember me and Amundi. I've got to clip it as well. We were having a right argument about having Arteta and this, that, and all the other, right? And I said it's not self-sustainable when your goalkeeper is man in a match every goddamn week. And this is what happens. This is exactly what happens. So there you
What did
go.
Monday say?
Oh no, I think it was more like I think he could see more of what Arsenal are trying to do rather than not completely like he's like we're actually brilliant, but he can see what he's trying to implement. But
Listen, I like Omondi. He's a great guy, but Omondi also rates Harry Maguire, so I have to question his footballing.
That's a good point.
So yes, he
you
might.
tell him that later when he comes on.
Oh
To
yeah,
his
I will.
defense, to his defense, I
Yeah.
can see what Arsenal's trying to do as well. I think we can all see it. It just doesn't work.
It just doesn't work with his manager.
Yeah,
But
and it's
but Marley, you can
Hmm.
see what we want to do in defense, but you cannot see what we want to do in attack because there's no style when we attack.
no,
Every
I
time we go forward is different from the others.
One
So there's
minute
no
it's sideways
blueprint.
Nah,
backward.
dude,
1 minute it's sideways
I'm
backward. 1
aware.
minute it's long balls. 1 minute it's to the wing. 1 minute it's through the middle. And it's like, make your mind up. Like, how do you want to play?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's crazy.
I can see your playing style. Just I don't know. It's a huge mess overall. I'm not here saying that Arteta is a joker as a manager, right? But we're Arsenal Football Club, so we definitely need a bigger manager than that. One thing that's definitely been pissing me off about him is that like I get scoring the first goal against United, then starting like playing a more defensive-minded game. Sure, that makes sense. But why do we act like we're the smallest club in the league? Whenever Arsenal scores a first goal, we start to defend, playing counter-attacking football. That pisses me off.
Everyone seems to think like that. Like even when we come to the transfer market, everyone's like, "Oh, we can't compete with Chelsea and Man City." But hang on, we've spent the most money since the Conkeys took 100% of this club. We have spent the most money than all the top 6 sides.
Dude, are you sure of that?
Yep, absolutely. Over
I think we
440
have the
million
high.
pounds.
What it is that we have the highest net spend because
Highest
we
net
buy
spend.
shit and we can't sell players.
Oh, that makes more
Yeah.
sense. That makes more
but-
sense. We didn't spend the most money, Steven.
But then, no. But then,
Yeah,
last 2
United
years,
have spent, but in the past 5 or
But the
6
last-
years, I think we are top 3 in the world. So
there you go.
we are high spenders,
But then last
but we
2
have the
years,
highest net spend.
Yeah,
in the
the
past
last-
3 years, we've outspent City, Chelsea, and Liverpool.
The last 2 years, though, we have been the
Yeah.
highest in the league
Yes,
Yeah.
that I know.
by
Yeah.
a mile. So don't tell
Yeah.
me you can't compete with those lot if you're managing to outspend them in the Premier League.
Yeah, I think the
Well,
issue with Arsenal is that the other teams, they have proper footballing people in their club who make decisions for the shorter and the long term. And every signing, you can see what they're trying to do. So when Liverpool sign a player, you know how it's going to slot into the system because club has a system. When Pep signs a player, you know it's going to slot in. Tuchel is so good, he barely needs to sign players. But when it comes to Arsenal, we have some players who wants to play in a high line. We have other players who wants to play in a low block. We have some players who are possession based. We have other players who are counter-attacking players. And that's why we can't build a team because we haven't bought the team. We've just bought individuals who are good at different stuff. And the quality of football has evolved so much that even the mid-table teams have good players and good structures in their club. So you can look at a West Ham and you can see the philosophy. You can see what
what's
they
going
do.
on.
You can look at Leicester. You can see what they do. You can look at Aston Villa. You can see what they're doing. You can even look at Brighton, and I can tell you what they're doing.
Yeah.
But when you look at Arsenal,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of team we are, because we are not counter-attacking. We are not possession-based. We don't go long. It's like it's just all over the place.
One player I was impressed with you guys is Ramsdale is about the only player he's bought that makes a difference.
Player of the season.
Like player of the season so far, and that tells you everything you need to know. Like people saying we fixed the defense, so why is the goalkeeper having to be man of the match every week? If you fix the defense, he shouldn't need to save so many attempts on target. Simple. That's the basis of defending. If you can't, if he's having to save every single shot or every single time they get near the box, he's having to pull out a save, then clearly you're not defending properly. So yeah. So but yeah, no surprise you lost your voice, James, but there you go. We've got to move on now. We need a new manager, Elite One. Roberto Mancini is the
It's a quality manager. He's won the Premier League.
But Mancini wouldn't go.
He knows Premier League.
Wouldn't come.
I don't know if we offered him that. You can during internationals. You can manage Italy, and until the World Cup
I do feel
is over.
Like, I think that only happens on FIFA, dude. Like someone managing the international team.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Coleman do that a couple of years ago? Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I feel like a manager did that. But anyway, if we can't get Mancini, what's the Van Gaal?
Yeah, he went.
Yeah, I know it was someone.
He won. He went for 2014, winning the 2014. He was in the World Cup, and then he went to Man United.
Okay, yeah, that's it then. But yeah, if we can't get Mancini, we have Ten Hag, you have Potter, like Gattier, Gasperini. There's so many managers that would do better than Arteta.
Yeah, I'm gonna just quickly start doing the player ratings now.
My struggle is that I don't want someone who's gonna be, like one step up from Arteta. I'm sick of transitioning managers. Like I want the final step. I want someone who can stay with us for a couple of seasons, and we're not gonna be bitching about the manager, Because if you bring in someone like the Brighton manager, great manager, dude, Graham Potter, like big fan of his, there's no guarantees he'd be good at Arsenal. Yeah. Like I'm a little fearful of assigning these guys. Like Stevens mentioned Benitez multiple times, and I know he's a better manager than Arteta, but I don't want him. Like I want an actual step up, like a guarantee that we're gonna be playing better.
Yeah.
What I can say is that's where you need a technical director who will analyze the squad, look at the strengths, and employ a manager who gets the best out of the squad.
Oh, don't
that's what they do at proper football clubs.
That's too sensible for Arsenal Football Club. What happened last night was bringing Andre Gomez on. He made a real difference in the midfield to get us up the pitch. Yeah, and this is the thing. Benitez, the one thing I will say, and that's the thing he's better than Arteta with, is Arteta makes like-for-like changes. It doesn't change the game. He doesn't ever change the formation. Doesn't change the style of play. He says, I'm going to play this way, whether we're 1-0 up or 4-0 down. End of story. He doesn't ever change it. And if he even did change it against Man United, we would probably come away with a draw. Like, he doesn't ever change it at all. Doesn't ever change it. And the problem is then we get absolutely torn apart by a team that knows what he's doing, or a team that makes a good enough change, like what Everton did. They bring someone on that actually changes the game and changes the formation how they play, and all of a sudden we're getting torn apart.
Listen, Benitez saw that in the middle of the pitch, it was open. There was no structure. He brought in an extra midfielder. He knew that Granit Xhaka had a yellow card. knew that it was his first game, and they just ran over us. You could see he couldn't tackle. If he would have tackled Gomez, he would have had a red card. Arteta wasn't brave enough to take out Granit, and that's lost in the game.
Yeah, we gotta do the player ratings now. Hi, Adam Age.
Yeah, it's simple. 0 to everybody.
Yeah, 0 to everyone. Yeah, why not?
Give a 1 to Odegaard for scoring a goal.
Yeah, it was actually good, to be fair.
Yeah,
it's so typical. The first time that he's really good and he scores a goal, we go on and lost it.
Well, I know where Arteta's going. He's going in his sackable level, as usual. See, some things never change, Marley. Let's start with the goalkeeper, Aaron Ramsdale. I think he had a good game. He was a decent game.
He wasn't to blame for the goals, dude. Yeah. But since we lost...
I know Luka tried to have a go at him, and I'm like, don't blame him. It's Tavares.
Luka just have an agenda against every player that isn't Cristiano.
Every player that's been bought by Arsenal, or bought by Arteta, he's got an agenda with.
Yeah, he only rates Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. It's the only player he rates.
But he tried to have a go at him, and I'm like, no, it's the defense. If the defense was better, he wouldn't need to make that save. So there you go.
What is he gonna do? Is he gonna save that worldie? It's not possible.
There you go. So, evening, mate. I hope you're well. Big up, Statman Stubbs Football Channel. If you haven't, go and check that out. Go give him a sub. He does good football content. Let's go and check that out. The Rams 7. He rates the GOAT at least. I'll do Everton's ratings as well as Arsenal's. Okay, Ramsdale 7, Pickford 6. I'd say Ramsdale was a 6, to be honest. What would you guys do? Would you go?
I can't.
7?
I mean, even though he wasn't at fault, he had some good saves. Like, I can't give a goalkeeper more than a 6 if we lost the game. He conceded twice. I can't.
Yeah.
That's just like 6. You did a good job, but 7's already like a good grade.
Yeah, I think 6 is fair, and let's not forget they had 2 goals disallowed by VAR as well. So it could have been 4 goals this season. I think 6 is well at this point.
Takehiro Tomiyasu.
Yeah,
I think he was the only defender that was.
Hang on. Right, Molly, just everyone shush. Like, say that again.
Takehiro Tomiyasu.
I'm gonna clip that later. I'll use that later. No, every time you come on now, I'm gonna play that. We do it.
Fair play.
So, Tomiyasu, what we giving?
I'll say this. Tomiyasu had a good game, but he was at fault at both goals. So that brings down whatever rating we were gonna give him.
Yeah. What do you say, Marley?
I'd give him a 5.
5.
Yeah.
He was one of the least like miserable performances.
Yeah. Fair play.
He's a decent defender. Like,
yeah, he is. I like him.
No, dude. He's a great defender, dude. He's decent going.
Yeah, let's not go too far. Let's like.
Nah,
I think what Marley means is that he's actually a defender that can defend.
Yeah.
So like with Ben White, for example, Ben White is a good ball carrier. He's a good passer, but he can't defend.
No, it's Benjamin. Don't you get upset.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. Sorry, my mistake.
Sorry, it's Ben Shite, isn't it?
You can't have forgotten the fact that we had Hector Bellerin there for what felt like 20 years.
Yeah, I know.
So we have a great defender in Takehiro Tomiyasu.
Yeah, I understand that, man. But it's like I don't want to pump them up too much.
Yeah, I get both of you.
Ben Shite, what are we doing?
Oh, 2.
2? Oh, he's up 2 then, because I put him at 0 last time.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I think he was very poor. I think that's what it was. Gabriel was much better. Yeah, maybe
5.
3.
I knew he was
5
gonna
is
go
too
5.
high for me.
How the
Nah,
fuck-
dude,
I knew
Gabriel
it.
does
I
not
mean,
knew
score
it.
below
Listen,
Here
5.
comes
He
the Gabriel
Can I say
defense.
this? Can I say this? Gabriel has been great this season. Probably after Ramsey, he's probably been our best player. Between him and Smith Rowe, both arguments are fair.
Tomiyasu.
I think in this game,
he's not.
he didn't do what he did in the other game. So he wasn't communicating with the left back. He wasn't like, you could see there were so many holes. He just looked tired.
King
And I
Sait,
can understand.
Sait,
Also, sorry,
Yeah.
I just want to ask,
try to understand the perspective. Like, he was communicating with the left back before because the left back was Portuguese.
Gabriel's lawyer.
Yeah.
Try to imagine a Brazilian kid who started speaking English 2 years ago trying to communicate with a Scotsman.
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Yeah.
That does not happen. The maths just, it doesn't add up. We can't understand Scottish people, so it's tough.
Oh, yeah. So,
Dude,
I
Gabriel,
still haven't figured it out. So yeah,
Arteta.
fair.
so after the defense lawyer, what are we sentencing him for?
No, but Steven,
Four.
you're probably gonna remember this, but this was actually a prediction that I had. If we don't sack Arteta this season, my bet is that Gabriel Magalhães is gonna be our player of the season. I'm quite sure of that. And I would actually put him ahead of Ramsdale, and I think he's been our best player this season.
I think it's Ramsdale, to be honest. But there you go. Tomiyasu's second best right back, and then Matt, are you an Arsenal fan? And
Oh my god! So you're telling me that
Tomiyasu,
Cancelo, Reece James, Trent Arnold, Kyle Walker,
he's
ahead of two of them.
Yeah.
Yo, Cancelo's become a left back, but
but he is like last game he played right back. Ed Zinchenko played left back, so he's still a right back. He's a right-footed right and left back, depending on what Pep feels. But still, okay, forget about Cancelo. Kyle Walker, he's not better than Kyle Walker. He's not better than Reece James. He's not better than Trent Arnold. He's not better than. I'm not even sure he's better than Kufa.
He just got
here. He just got here. He needs to prove
fact that
himself
he's
first.
mentioned for top 5, top 7 right backs, that's impressive enough. We don't have to say more than that.
He's not second best right back in the league, mate.
No, the other right back on another level, man. Have you seen Reece James this season and Trent and Kante? They've just
look at Reece James in the Champions League final. That's it. You really need to know.
He's been giving me so many FPL points. It's unbelievable.
So we said Gabriel is a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gabriel 4.
Okay. We'll put him at 4. We'll make a deal halfway through. We'll do what the FIA do. We'll make deals and negotiations rather than actually give you penalties. Tierney.
Well, things were doing all right before he was subbed off.
Yeah, we were doing okay.
It was
a 6.
Yeah, he did get an assist. He looked good going forward.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. How do you bench a player for so long that he loses his match fitness?
Yeah. Gabriel clear of prime. No. Marley might think this, but no.
Prime? Did he really say prime Varane? Come on, let's put some respect on what these players have achieved. Come on, Varane won like 3 Champions League.
I can tell you right now that G-Mag's a better player than Maguire. But let's wait up before we say he's better than prime Varane.
I said that on your stream last time, didn't I?
You did, dude. Steven, Maguire's mom knows G-Mag's better than him. Come on.
Oh, mate, the arguments. I mean,
listen,
mad.
Harry Maguire was so poor that when Leicester sold him, they didn't buy a replacement.
Wait.
That's all I have to say.
They already had a fridge in stock.
26, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 26.
yeah, 6 is fair for Godfrey shouldn't have been sent off at all, mate. He didn't see him at all. No, mate, he shouldn't have been sent off for that. No way.
No, yeah, it's one of those where Takehiro Tomiyasu was just really unlucky.
Yeah, it's just unlucky. Like he's like, I was shot the VR. No, it's not because he's not looked. He's looking here.
Well,
He doesn't know
it's hard to
Tomiyasu on the
say.
floor.
It's one of those. If you give a red card, you can't really complain because it can go under the law of book of
Yeah.
dangerous play, even though it wasn't intentional. If it
But it's
doesn't
not
give, you can't
intentional.
complain either. For me, it's one of those 50-50. If it happens, it's not wrong. If it doesn't happen, it's not wrong as well. It's
I'm not saying. I don't think Godfrey should be sent off. To be honest, that's my personal opinion. Let me go to Thomas Partey.
0.
Oh my God! Yeah.
0.
If I
He
could
was
give
really
minuses,
good.
I'd give it.
Yeah.
That was atrocious.
Listen,
yeah.
can I
Probably
say
his worst,
this?
That
Yeah?
was worst performance in the for Arsenal.
Yo, you know what?
Thomas
I
Partey.
might put him at Arteta's sackable level because Partey's
Yeah.
been like miserable, dude.
Varane is better by a mile.
What
Right.
I
Van
would go so
Dijk-
far
Van
that
Dijk
I
is
would sell
better.
Partey in the summer. He's
Sorry,
been awful for us.
I just got to ask on this comment. Van Dijk
Yeah.
is better. Diaz is better. Varane
Oh, yeah.
is better.
Stones,
Stones,
Rudiger, Thiago
Rudiger,
Silva.
Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva is an old age man, and he's getting close to his freaking wheelchair, and he still can do better.
Okay,
Like,
guys,
nothing
I
against
want you to
Gabriel.
calm down because it's too soon for us to be saying that he's better than everyone. It's too soon
Yeah,
for us to be saying that
certainly.
he's worse than anyone as well. What we've
Yeah, but
seen
Well,
of
it's not
saying
too
at
soon
the
to
minute.
say that he's worse than Van Dijk. I think that's quite fair.
No, yeah, but dude,
Yeah.
Van Dijk.
But I hear what you're saying. Listen,
Thiago
Gabriel,
Silva.
he's a
Yeah.
young
Guys,
centre
sure.
back. He has his whole career in front of
He has
him.
his whole career.
Yeah.
In
front of him,
3
but
years'
he's
time,
not at the minute.
let us judge him then and see what he's
Yeah.
achieved and at what level he's played at. But for now,
That's
it's
what I'm
just
saying.
unnecessary. It's just unnecessary.
Yeah.
It's not
Right.
even fair to them to be compared. Like,
But
that's
why
just.
He's
He's 23.
Unknown. Didn't you not notice we're crap? Like, what did I tell you, mate? I kept telling you, like, Arsenal are crap, and it's all a facade, and it's all gonna be blowing up in our face, right? When we actually get exposed by a proper team. Look what's happened. There you go. Arteta ball. And it's very funny how Saka came back in the team. We were on an unbeaten run when Xhaka's not in the team. He gets back in the team first game, we lose.
Yeah. But
We agree,
he's our
Arteta.
most important player.
Mate, Max, get out of here. Get out of here. Mate, you're about as deluded in football as you are in F1.
I don't take those
You are.
comments serious either. They don't
Yeah,
bother me.
Steven,
Like,
yeah, I'm not.
It
Honestly.
should have become clear that he's joking by now.
yeah. And if
yeah,
it doesn't,
he's
it's
got
like, for me, it's just waste of
Just leave
energy.
it, man.
Yo,
Like,
this
let
James
him
dude,
waffle.
he's nice to us because giving Xhaka 4, that's like,
And Partey too. That's nice. That's
that's
really
nice.
nice. Yeah.
James, you're
Yeah.
a good dude.
Yeah, Xhaka gets a 2 or 1.
Yeah, Xhaka gets a 2. I don't think he was awful yesterday. The issue yesterday was Thomas Partey. He lost the ball, I think, 9 out of 14 times.
Yeah.
His passing was awful. He's just been poor for us. He's had like 4 or 5 games where he looked good, but other than that, he's been poor. I mean, he's even since he's come, he's actually been worse than Saka, and that is terrible, terrible.
Unknown.
And I don't rate
What
Saka.
did I
Everybody
say?
knows that, but he's
did I
been
say?
awful.
Yeah. Unknown. What did I say? I said we are going to finish 8 yet again. I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. It's not
Talk
gonna
about
happen.
consistency.
I reckon we finish 9th even. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Yeah, well, actually, I put 8th to 12th.
Yeah, that's
range.
yeah, 100%.
Somewhere there.
100%.
I'm gonna go to Saka next. I can't believe he was playing. He's injured, for
Yeah,
God's sake.
but he said that he has to play even if he's injured. And
That's disgraceful.
it
Manager should be
is
sacked for
obvious.
that.
Listen, let's not forget this summer, Saka has 2 years left on his contract. What is to say that if a Man City come in and bids for him, or Chelsea come in and bids for him, that he won't leave?
He's not overrated.
Because Arteta is gonna ruin this kid.
Yeah.
I'm under the
And
impression
he's too
that
young
the last time
to carry this pressure on him.
I'm under the impression the last time that Mikel Arteta and Nicolas Pepe were in the same elevator together, Pepe farted. Because Arteta has a huge agenda against him right now that I can't explain.
I think probably
I suspect Arteta's mistress fancy Pepe, and he can't stand it.
I think.
Yeah, why don't you go a little lighter than you did, King Sait? That's why.
Guys, I think actually Pepe's banging Arteta's missus.
Yeah, that's what King Sait said. I went lighter. I went with a fart. But yeah, what you guys are saying makes sense.
Yeah,
something happened.
Something happened.
Yeah, something has happened again. Because when the season started, Arteta said that Pepe's been improving and he's doing what he wants, and he was actually starting. But after 3 or 4 games, they must have clashed. But because you cannot tell me that Eddie Nketiah is ahead of Pepe as a winger.
Eddie Nketiah is not ahead of me as a winger, dude.
No, he's not. Honestly, he's not. He's awful.
He's awful.
Don't get me started on that prick.
I don't get it.
That guy should have his license taken from him.
I don't know what to give Saka, dude. I don't think he was miserable, but he didn't make anything happen.
I'd say
4 probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he could have saved us because he pretty much gave an assist to Nketiah, but Nketiah's crap.
No.
He didn't score. So yeah, 4 is fair.
4 is fair. Who else? Odegaard.
Probably his best game this season.
7, I think. Because we lost. If we would have won, he probably would have got an 8. But because we lost, I think 7.
All right, cool. Who else is there?
Martinelli.
Yeah, Martinelli. We'll give him Martinelli.
Yeah. Probably a 4 as well.
Yeah.
You know, from Martinelli, you always get that he will work hard.
He's regressed
he will
again.
Press.
It's another attacking player who's regressed.
Yeah, but there's no system of play, Stephen. Every attacking player needs a system, and we don't have it.
Well, we only
That's why none of them thrive.
When we only let off 3 shots on target, that's the problem.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
then we're gonna go to
Lacazette, who thought he was Yves Bissouma and was playing defensive mid again.
Yeah.
Can we just start playing Balogun at top? He can't do worse.
Don't give Lacazette a 4? Steven, I was like, first half, I was only half watching the game. I did not even know Lacazette.
Did he even have a shot? I think they said he didn't have a touch on the ball.
Lacazette was non-existent. Give him a 2 or a 1.
All right, 1 then.
Dreadful.
Okay.
What's going on? But this, for me, it's like, for me now, like I said, it's like, let me enjoy my last months in London.
Yeah.
I'm going to my last big paycheck and sign-on bonus. What would you lose by giving Balogun a chance? Surely giving him a chance now to prepare himself for next season would make sense.
Dude, the way things are going with Aubameyang and Nketiah and Lacazette, I'd give Balogun and Beereth chances because, dude, like, we can't score goals from our strikers.
No.
Maybe try the kids.
It's baffling, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
Do not understand what they need to, what Balogun needs. Because Balogun scores almost in every game now. He's just too good for the under 23. It's not good for him to play football at that level because it doesn't improve him. Because it's too easy. He's not going to learn anymore. Play him with the big guys.
Yeah. You can't get any worse than what Aubameyang Lacazette
He's going to want to prove himself.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna. Right. Your substitutes. Tavares gets
0.
a 0.
Oh,
Tavares gets a 0.
oh. Listen, Tavares needs to learn how to be a defender and what's
make
going
another-
on the pitch.
I've got to
He
put another
cannot
one
just
there.
base his game on going forward.
Yeah,
That's
I've got
just
another-
not enough.
I've got another one that can go there in KTL.
Yeah, I mean,
Sooner or later, we're gonna need to find another level. Maybe we'll call it Hurricane
Yeah.
level.
mean,
But honestly,
all three
like,
of them,
this-
all
this-
three of them have
this-
zeros, but I do think that Partey and Tavares were worse than Ketia. I should say that.
Partey was worse because
Yeah.
he played the whole game and he was dreadful.
He was
Like,
dreadful.
for me, half time, I'm taking you out. I'm taking
the way,
either Sambi
James-
Lokonga in or Ainsley in because it's not okay. You
That
need
was
to
a
set
piss.
standards sometime as a manager. You need to send a message that, listen, guys,
Um,
if you perform at this level, you won't be playing.
right, I just got to the Danny. Right,
Yeah, big
that
up
was
Danny.
yeah, big
Just
up Danny.
bantering you.
That was a piss poor performance from you yesterday. You made an awful Everton side look decent. They've been crap for months. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Lacazette and Oba is clinical, went in proper system. But just stop Balogun agenda. He's just as average as it. No, he's not, mate. He's actually better than us. He's better than KR. I'm not even joking. I've
Yeah,
seen him.
Balogun's a lot better.
He is a
Listen,
lot better.
listen.
And to be fair, you
Like I
can't say
said,
that. You can't
no
say
one
that.
is telling
Hang
him
on a
to
minute.
play defensive midfielder.
Yeah, but here's the problem. You can't say that about Balogun when he's not been given a chance. He's not been
Yeah.
given a chance.
And
Yeah.
by the way, a lot of people are trying to defend Aubameyang, saying we're not playing to his strength and all that. Dude, striker in front of open goal. Striker needs to score. Very simple. I could have used a little less words than that if needed be. He can't shoot anymore.
Listen, he's
can't blame it
missing
on the
fitters. He's missing penalties.
Yeah.
And when we are trying to score, he is in front of and destroy the goals. What has that to do with the system? Aubameyang has been awful. He's been dreadful. He's been embarrassing. He's not good enough anymore. He's declined.
Dude.
It happens. It happened to
miss
Wayne
Chamak.
Rooney. It happened to Michael Owen. It happens sometimes.
Mate, I actually think
Strikers
it's the manager.
decline fast sometimes.
Yeah, but I
it
think
just
it's the
happens.
manager. I think it's the manager, to be honest, rather than.
But
You can't
Steven,
say that, Steven. It makes no sense.
Aubameyang cannot even touch the ball. That's not on Arteta. When you pass him the ball, he gets rid of it. His first
Well, yeah, you
touch
say that though.
has
but
been
then
dead.
Yeah, but you say that though. Lukonga,
You see, you saw the game against Watford. Wait.
I know.
You
I know
remember the
that,
game
Sait.
against Watford?
Yeah, I know the game against Watford. But
That's
what I'm
not
saying
Arteta.
is, yeah, I know what I'm saying is though, right? You've seen Lukaku that bad, and he's gone to Inter Milan and gone to Conte, right? And now he's come back to Chelsea, and he's 10 times better, even with his first start.
But Lukaku is 20. He was 26. That's different. Aubameyang is 32 years old.
I just don't think he's coaching him right.
Turning
That's the thing.
33.
I don't think he's coaching him right.
But Lukaku was scoring at least for United. He had 20 goals.
Well, he wasn't. He was barely running at
Yeah.
all.
Steven,
Look at his stats.
it's not
He scored
Arteta's job.
20 goals in his first season for United. You
It's,
can check it
it's
out.
not
Arteta's
Arteta's
job
job.
to change his
Arteta,
players,
a
right?
former defensive midfielder, to go in front of goal with Aubameyang and shoot the ball a little bit. Like that's not what
Yeah,
he's
but
supposed
he
to do.
should. Hang on. But then, if that's
Listen,
the case, then why is it?
Isolate
Why?
Arteta.
Hang on. If that's the case, then why is it then Wenger managed to turn Henry into a top striker? If that's not Arteta's job, because Wenger wasn't a top striker, and he managed to do that for fucking Henry. So
But
you're
that's
telling
what
me,
But
I'm sorry, I don't
Steven,
believe in that.
now you're talking about something totally different. I'm saying
I'm
that
not. I'm saying that he's just not
Aubameyang
coaching them right.
is declining and you can see it.
Yeah, but I'd like.
I'm
No,
not
I'd like
saying
to
it's
see it. I'd like to
100%
see it under a different
Aubameyang's
manager.
fault,
If
but
you
he's
see on,
declined.
yeah, but
You
if you give
remember
a
Wayne Rooney at
yes,
United?
I know
His
that.
past
But if
2-3 years,
I
he
know
was
that, but
awful.
when
It
give him a
happens.
chance under a different money, I'd say give him. Look, the way
No,
it's
I don't want
going,
to
we
see
ain't
you.
no the way it's going. We're not gonna get rid of Arteta. So in that case, get rid of him, right? If we did get rid of Arteta, I'd like to see him
Listen,
under a different
bring
manager.
in Pep Guardiola. Aubameyang is finished.
I'd
Let him
like to
go
see it
to
happen
America.
first.
Let
I'd
him
like to see it happen first.
get his paycheck. Let him go and live the LA lifestyle or
Yeah, I
Miami
know,
or
but
wherever
I'd
he want to
rather
go.
see him under a different
Let him go
manager
to
first.
MTV
If he
Cribs. But I'm done
doesn't
with him,
prove,
Miles.
that's fine. But if he can't do it under a different manager, right, then fine. Like he's finished, right? But at the minute, right, I also think as much as I go at Aubameyang, and trust me, like at the minute, I do want him gone as well. As much as I want him gone as well, I also do think partly what the problem is that like Arteta doesn't know how to coach these players at all, and it's not just on Aubameyang. Look how many players have regressed it's under his manager. Right, so that's why I say it's also to do with Arteta. And if he actually had a proper manager and knew how to manage him and actually coach him right, I actually do feel that I'd like to see if he can still do it under a different attacking manager, not a defensive manager like Arteta, an attacking manager like Potter, who would give him about 20 chances a game. Right, so I'd like to see that first, if before saying he's totally finished. Because you don't
Listen.
just go from being the top,
Yeah, it
one of the
happens.
top. What? Yeah, but you don't. I'm sorry, you don't go all of a sudden from being the
It
world's
happens.
like an
It
all-time top
catches up
goal
with you.
scorer. Yeah, but literally in the space of 2 months, he's gone from an all-time
No,
top
it's been an
scorer
18
to
long
barely
months.
scoring. No.
It's been
But
an 18 long months of decline of Aubameyang.
well, no. But hang
Ever
on.
since he signed that contract. Because
No,
even
I'm
with
talking.
in Arteta's first season,
Yeah, but
Aubameyang was scoring goals.
yeah,
It
but
was the
yeah, he
same
was
boring
scoring.
system.
The first half season was scoring goals, right? And then when we came back for the new season, right?
And signed the
All of a sudden,
contract.
all of a sudden, he's dropped off. Well, you don't just lose it straight away. You don't just go all
Yeah.
games without a goal straight away. I'm sorry, no. They
No,
you
yeah,
don't.
Stephen, but it doesn't. See, this is probably my biggest issue with the Arsenal fan base. I still love you, by the way, but I should say this. Like, I know Arteta's subpar. I know he's not what we need, but people like Arsenal fans have this tendency of blaming everything on Arteta, and it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
have
agree.
mad respect for
I
King
agree.
Sait because he hates Arteta, but he knows that not everything is his fault. Dude,
No,
Aubameyang not scoring in front of goal can't be Arteta's fault. It can't. It's
no,
Aubameyang, dude.
no.
He needs to do better than
I
that.
He needs, and the thing is for me is as well as there's certain things that Aubameyang is doing now that's nothing to do with Arteta. So
Yeah.
his
So why does he
first
keep playing him
touch,
then?
him not being able to
So why does
control
he
a
keep playing
ball,
him then?
that's on Aubameyang. Aubameyang not being able to
That's
run at people anymore. That's on Aubameyang. He
okay.
missing
That's all right. That's fine then.
simple
So why does he
open
keep playing
goals.
him then?
He benched him.
That's when it is his fault. He doesn't. He shouldn't be playing him then. That's
Yeah,
when
Oh,
it
but
that
now
I
is.
he's
agree with.
starting to bench him. But you have to
That I agree.
understand as well, whether we like it or not, it's a controversial decision to bench your captain, who is also your biggest name and
He's
your
not a
highest
captain.
earner.
No. He
You
also said
know,
he's not a captain.
but he is the captain. He started the season as the captain. He is the
Aubameyang's
highest
declines.
earned
It's not
player.
personal. It's team.
Yeah,
That's
It's
but
the
so
team's
wrong,
decline.
dude. That's so wrong because most of our youth has gotten better and Aubameyang's only declining. So I don't agree with that.
Well, actually, Saka's not hardly performing now.
but we can say this, yeah. Gabriel is a
Martinelli's
better
fairly.
player under Arteta. We can say that Smith Rowe is a better player under
Yeah.
Arteta. We can give that to him. Ramsdale has come in and become a better player. I know it's early days. We can say
Early
that
days.
Odegaard has been inconsistent. We can say that Saka has actually declined, even though he plays better for England.
Yeah.
That we can say. we can say that what's more young players. I think it's them in it because
Yeah, because a
Balogun
lot of our
doesn't
squad's
play, so
new.
it's not we can't judge Balogun.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's them. So some players have improved, most of them
Mhm.
haven't. The problem to me is the senior players, like Partey not being able to
Oh,
do
City
5 meter
2-0 down.
passes. That's
2-1 now.
that's
2-1.
2-1.
yeah. Paris are 4-1 up. So
See, I
Thomas
should know that.
Partey, him not being able to pass a ball 2 meters,
Yeah.
that's on Thomas Partey.
Right, anyway, we've got to finish this off. Who's the last one? The Conga.
Wait, Aubameyang
Uh,
played as well.
oh yeah. Oh, he missed the sitter again.
Lokonga didn't come in. Lokonga didn't
Yeah,
come in.
Mlokonga didn't come in. There was a
Oh, it's
Bamiyang who
Aubameyang,
came
wasn't
in
it?
and missed the sitter again.
1-0.
Give him a
Yeah.
1. He was a little less shit than the rest. Yeah, but
Listen, if he scores, that it's a point, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's just missing sitters for fun. He
By the
probably
way,
missed more sitters than he scored goals this season.
Yeah.
I know it's not important for us, Steven, but can you put
Mate, trust me, I want to sell him as
James's
well.
last comment? Because I think he was harsh on Richarlison.
Right, let me have a look.
That was a while back. It's just that we had a couple of monologues here in the meantime. But I think he rated Richarlison a 7. Dude, he could have had a hat trick. That's so
Charleston
harsh.
was
For me, he
probably
was
a 9
8.
at least.
Yeah. I'm
He
such a
was
huge fan of his,
wonderful.
dude.
He was terrorizing our defenders.
I love Richarlison. I know he plays dirty.
I
He's a
don't think he
bastard,
was.
but I love him.
But we need that mentality at Arsenal. We need a
We
dirty.
do. Oh,
We
I
need
take him
more
in a
dirty
heartbeat.
players.
I take him in a
I'm not
heartbeat.
too sure about Richarlison, to be honest. I'm not too sure about him.
He scores goals. He can dribble. He can
Yeah.
pass. He can
He
play
fights.
He can play as a striker, as a winger.
Shoots with
Martinez
both
from
legs.
Inter Milan
Yeah.
is my choice.
Who?
Martinez from Inter Milan is my choice.
No, dude.
Yeah.
If you're talking
But he's not
strikers from the
coming.
ones we've been connected to, Vlahovic. He's phenomenal, but that's not even realistic. So.
Yeah.
But they're not coming. Like Vlaho's agent doesn't pick Arsenal's calls, and Martinez just signed a new contract with Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not
There you
coming.
go. But we haven't
to
got
Arsenal.
ambition to go. But we haven't got
We're
Well,
linked with
Bali,
we're
just
linked
a
with
quick question.
Gabriel. We're linked with
What do you
Gabriel
think
from
about
Flamengo. That'd be a
Anthony
huge
from
mistake.
Ajax?
Right. Anyway,
Marley,
those
would you take him at Arsenal?
anyway,
Who?
Anthony from Ajax.
Hang on. Those are the play ratings, by the way. We gotta wrap
I
it
would,
up
yeah.
soon. We got literally 3-4 minutes to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
Steve, you's getting
Yeah, we know we ain't getting him.
if we had ambition, we could. If we had ambition, we could.
Yeah, but we don't have ambition. That's why we're here with Arteta.
Yeah.
There we are. But yeah. What's the next game coming up?
Southampton, I think.
Oh, I need to get
Yeah, I mean-
Southampton fan. I'm not sure I can do the preview to that yet, but there you go. Yeah, Marley, what do you think towards the next game? Well, the next fixtures for Arsenal, because we got who we got? We got Southampton, then West Ham, then we've got Leeds, Sunderland, and then Norwich.
Okay.
And
Well,
to round off the year, it's Wolves.
my positivity has not been working. I think we're gonna lose all games.
Fuck.
There you go.
Okay, Sait, what are you saying?
I wouldn't be surprised if we draw against Southampton. I can smell like a 1-1 game.
Yeah, like
And then who did you say we got after Southampton?
West
West
Ham.
Leeds away?
That's-
Oh, West Ham. Oh, West Ham are winning against us.
Oh yeah. Why even play that one?
Cool. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna have to leave it there, guys.
Alrighty.
Yeah, great
it's
show.
It's been an hour and 20 minutes already. So yeah, big up everyone. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. Sait, where can I find you, man?
Well, I think I need to start hiding the way Arsenal are playing, man. My But yeah, other than that, you can obviously find me here on SFeatleyTV. I'll probably turn up on Marley's show on Friday if I can make it.
Yes.
And yeah,
I'll promise to make it this time. Yeah, Marley, where can I find you, mate?
Well, that's more or less it as well. Find me here. This is one of my homes for sure. Find me at Football United TV, my channel with Maddie. On Friday, I expect to have both of these gentlemen for Gunners from All Corners, Friday at 10 p.m. England time. And
I'll
well,
tell you
I'm
in the
hoping
speak
to be on the Man United agenda every now and then as well. So yeah, check out these three channels.
Wicked, yes. Make sure you go and do that. Like I said, I'll be there on Friday on 49 TV, but usually you catch me. We're live later on at 9:30 tonight, to have a weekend review of the Grand Prix, which will be fun. I've got a few words to say on that. But yeah, make sure to check in then and watch that because it's probably going to get a bit heated. But yeah, everyone stay safe, stay well,
yeah.
and we will see you soon. Take care.
All right, take care.